Katie's Comedian Quiz-Offs. 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 KD Comedian Quiz-Off. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 26 of KD's Comedian Quiz-Off, the show where I take a bunch of my fellow funny friends from around the comedy circuit, pit them against each other to see whose brain is better at withholding useless information, all the while answering a multitude of ridiculous questions to entertain all of you at home. You're welcome. But as always, let's get the admin out of the way quickly. A big thank you, as always, to Joke Pit Connecting Comedy for presenting us tonight, as usual, just like with all things KD Comedy Inc. in general. I would say for any creators out there thinking of starting a new project, looking for a platform, definitely speak to these guys because they're just sound supportive people. They're just nice, to be honest. But other than that, it is a very strange, solemn night. For once, we do not have Alex Plant. Alex, you will be missed, but I look forward to seeing you back here soon. But we do have a group of hilarious hilarious comedians waiting in contestants row. So we are going to get straight into it. As always, without further ado, let's meet our contestants. Gonna get onto it because he's at the bottom and it's hard to do. There we go. First up, he is the creative force behind the award-winning post-apocalyptic Metal Treehouse sketch show and my beautiful co-host on the Kill Them With Comedy podcast. He is the head pope of the comedy Parish and an all-around lovely dude. Please welcome the lion mane man himself, Mr. Nathan Parish. How are you, sir?
How's it going? Yeah, not bad. I've had a pretty good day, you know, did some writing, did some editing on the next episode, made myself a korma. Shit's pretty good.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
First thing
one of the Patak spice mixes as well, so it's like, you know, it's that proper stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely from scratch then in that case.
Oh yeah.
Before we begin, I have an important question to ask you. Most important question of all time. One of the most important, not the most important question of all time, but it's a weekly important question on the Kill Them Comedy podcast. What are you drinking, Nathan?
Oh, today we're still finishing off the Dalwhinnie. We're very close to the bottom. It's a wonderful little whiskey, Winter's Gold. It's it's a very, very nice, very strong whiskey. 43% at volume. It's got a nice smooth tone, crisp, but not too crisp. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you a little bit of water, a little bit of refreshment, but at the same time, it's telling you have a good time. Have a good time.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst whiskey to be throwing up at the end of the night, basically, is what you're saying.
Oh, definitely. It's going to taste just as good going out as it did going.
And you already mentioned it as well. I can see it in the background there. Just tell everyone a little bit about the post-apocalyptic Metal Treehouse, my man.
So, post-apocalyptic Metal Treehouse is a one-man sketch show. I write it all. I direct it all. I do all the editing myself. So if it's shit, I'm the one who's responsible, but it isn't. I really like it, and episode 5 is almost finished written. So if you want to sort of get into it, now would be the time to get into it. Episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 all available on Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, wherever you find your podcasts. Post-apocalyptic Metal Treehouse.
And I also hear as well that you've done a video that's come out the other day talking about some really strange thing with a really beautiful co-host.
Oh, yeah, really I forgot about that. It's really phenomenally attractive dude. Yeah, like just out of the park, like good looks. But we were we were talking about you know, crazy conspiracy theories to do with flat Earth and how it just doesn't work. Alongside a Australian yoga nuke.
Let me find it.
That's the best way to describe it, really.
And that is available right now on KD Comedy Inc. Joke Pit and on
it's
a few places, and it's a few places. I don't know where, to be honest.
And if you ever wanted to find out how a Japanese cult becomes the first terrorist nuclear weapons detonator.
Australia.
I guess that's in Australia. This is definitely the podcast to listen to.
Yeah, to be fair, you told me about it for about an hour, and I'm still a bit confused about it, but in no way as confused as I am about Flat Earth. So that one definitely has a lot more semblance of logic.
Yeah.
Great, Nave. I will come back to you in just a moment. Then, my man, just loading up the next stuff so I can get to it. Okay, next up. Popping their comedian quiz off, Cherry, the first of two tonight. You may have caught this person online at this year's Lesser Comedy Festival or on their podcast, Toxic Femininity, with episode 13 available right now. Please welcome the hilarious Sam Serrano. How are you doing, Sam?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I am very good, thank you. Just for anyone, because it's your first time on and stuff, just tell everyone a bit about yourselves, about Toxic Femininity, which is a great name for a podcast, by the way.
Thank you. Basically, I talk about a lot of things to do with gender and sexuality, and I just rant about that for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes a week.
It's fun ranting about stuff, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's the best thing on earth. I love it.
It's what us comedians live for when we're not on stage, just to
Definitely.
into a mic.
It recently got a 1-star review on Apple Podcasts with the caption, "This is heterophobic." So that's the kind of
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what that is.
hating straight people, which I don't hate straight people. I've slept with enough of them while their wives were away.
Yeah. Well done. I will ask you the same thing though that I try to remember to ask everyone when they're on here for the first time. I forget most of the time. What is your favourite kitchen utensil?
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
Oh, wow.
I've got a toasty maker.
Oh, I agree with that.
I've not had a proper meal in about 4 months since I've been living off toasty. Right, it needs to be cleaned. It's disgusting. But this is me toasty.
That's a lot cleaner than mine, to be honest with you. A lot cleaner.
It was 20 quid from B&M.
Great thing.
It's my pride and joy.
One thing I will always say, next time you have a toasty, if you have like a cheese one or something, try putting a little bit of soy sauce in. It's weirdly nice.
Oh, I usually put caramelized onion chutney in my ones. That just
Okay, you're a lot posher than I am. No, thank you very much for that, and I'll be back in just a moment then, Sam. Bringing up next. Oh God, I almost took over the whole screen then. From a newbie to a regular on the comedian quiz off, he is the co-host of the Neanderthal Podcast, with the season finale coming soon, and also one half of the comedic commentary team on the brand new Wrestling with Comedy podcast. Also, weirdly, with a rather attractive co-host, if I do so myself. He is the man so nice they named him Parish. Please welcome the always jovial Callum. Oh God, I just saw him. Callum Ellis, Jarvis-Jones. Hey, Callum. Mr. Bulk. Oh God.
Alex Plant ducking me. Ems Coombs ducking me. Trying to keep hold of all this gold. I don't think so, because what I'm doing, I'm coming after you both. Plant, Coombs. I'm used to holding titles. I have been the Comedian Quiz Off champion, and I will regain that. I will regain that. And there is nothing either of you can do about that. Oh shit! Sorry, wrong show. I'm on the wrong.
No.
I've done it again, haven't I? That's the second time. I'm ever such a silly boy.
You're collecting belts, any chance?
I've started doing this show about wrestling with this southern dickhead. I don't remember his name. Yeah,
Southern from where? Southern from the North Pole, maybe.
Southern from me, you southern prick. So,
okay, yeah, you know what? I can't even argue that. Fair enough. Take it back.
Yeah, you're shit at geography, but at least you know that.
I know that for. I am getting there with organisation, but geography and many other parts of organisation. I'm still lacking, but I'm getting there.
I mean, baby steps. Baby
But-
steps.
Tell us a bit as well about Neanderthal Podcast and whatnot, and anything else you've got going on in general, you know.
What do I have going on in my life? Well, obviously, it's a rich tapestry right now. It's a booming industry out there for nothing. As you say, I co-host the Neanderthal Podcast, and that is we're wrapping up, shall we say, our first season, or it might be ending completely. We're not really sure, but we're just on the back end of a short run of entirely scripted episodes. And I mean, I don't want to brag, and just between you and me, don't tell anybody else.
Ow.
Well done. I think this is probably our best work. Like, I hate to use the term Christ-like, but I'm just putting it out there. Like, biblical epic.
It is godly, and I'll be honest, I do have a couple of other questions for you, but considering the answers you've given me already, I don't want to ask you them, so I will be back in a minute, Callum. Introducing lastly then, in that case, he is the second funny person to be officially popping their comedian quiz off cherry with us tonight. He is the man behind the ever-popping Leon book comedy and one of the co-hosts of the wonderful Big World Small Talk podcast. I actually referred to him by the wrong name on the post, and it's too late to change it now, and I'm very sorry, my man. But please welcome Mr. Leon Bukowski. Howdy.
Hey, all right?
I'm very good. How are you doing?
Good, great, fantastic. Yeah, you released my secret identity. Good. God, now all the supervillains know where I am.
They'll find you eventually.
Yeah, I don't do much of a disguise. Yeah.
But please just tell us a bit about yourself, man. Just what you got going on. Just tell everyone a bit about yourself. Is it your first time on here too?
Yeah, it's the first time on here. So yeah, I do a stand-up comedian. I do quite a lot of improv. And
there you go.
I
You're
used to
back.
have my own, yeah, they're really good extreme improv. And I used to have my own improv over in Penang, which is in Malaysia. And then I also do a podcast called Big World Small Talk, where we get comedians from around the world and we just have a chat, really.
I just say it looked quite interesting, to be fair.
Yeah,
and once again, I love the name as well. And there's just a lot of Oh, sorry, it's just jumping a little bit. I think it's one of our connections. Hello.
Me or you?
There we go. Okay, you're back again now. Sorry, it's just hopefully it's sometimes when I can see on my side it's jumping a bit, but then sometimes when it's on the actual video it's not. So hopefully hopefully it was just me that couldn't hear you then.
Who knows? It could be this side as well.
Favorite kitchen utensil?
Toaster.
Is a toast? Oh shit! I'm gonna have to.
Oh, am I back? Am I gone? Back? In, out?
I'm not going to shake it all about and find out. I did find out that apparently a chip pan is not a kitchen utensil after a chef said that it was a kitchen utensil, his favourite one, and then someone else pointed it out. I don't think it is.
Of course, it's a kitchen utensil.
But okay, I'm going to bring everyone else in because it's just going a bit jumpy at the moment. So let's bring everyone out. Oh God, not you! Go away, mother. Wrong person. Because Nathan's at the bottom. We will see her very soon. She is here to. I'm organised, Callum.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what this is.
I'll get this out of the way early. Let's just get this out of the way early.
I think. If you hate me now, you're going to hate me even more in a second, because the first round we are going to be kicking off with is a round that we did a few weeks ago and we've had to mess around with a little bit, tinker with, and it's now got a new name and everything. It is time for all of you to run the comedy gauntlet. Okay.
Woo!
A lot hard. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to go, in all honesty. But Callum is going to go first because he helped me work it out a little bit.
Oh yeah, That is brilliant.
You're,
Yeah, thanks.
You're very welcome, sir. And in all honesty, I have slightly changed it. I'm going to give you the rules now.
Fuck you, Katie.
Is that what you've got to do?
You'll get top points.
Not the way I do it.
Okay, then. So you will each have a scenario. You will then have 30 seconds to make an opening statement. The other contestants will then each have a minute to question you in an attempt to stump you. You need to fill each minute in whatever way you want. So that's 3 opponents, 3 minutes for each. 3 opponents, 1 minute for each. So 3 minutes altogether. If you can bullshit your way through the whole comedy gauntlet, then you get points, basically.
Is storming off like a grown-up baby with a face made of mincemeat a viable tactic?
If you can make it work,
Apparently
I will
so.
let anything go.
Then I can get a job on GB News, and I'm going to be quid.
Oh God. I'm not even going to get into that. I only watched that recently before coming on. So, okay then. So so Callum will be going first. So he will give a 30-second statement. Then each of you, one by one, will decide on the order as we go. We'll have a minute to question him. You can ask him one question. He can go on the whole time. You can ask a multitude of questions. Either way, you've got to try and stump the other person. So let me just load up your scenario then, Callum. This is yours. You are presenting a project to God, I can't talk. This is me sober. To potential investors, but the investors are suspicious and unsure of the safety and other aspects of your product. Okay, so 30 seconds. First of all, an opening statement about your products, and obviously you guys, the rest of you, are the investors that we're talking about. Okay, go ahead, Callum.
Gentlemen of the jury, this is the box. I know you are thinking, what is the box? What does the box do? Right now, that's not important. All you need to know is the box is the key. However, the box does not have a key. It is simply the box. Focus on the box in order to make the profits, because profits are key, not the key for the box, just the box.
30 seconds. Okay. Who's going first? Okay,
Excellent.
Nathan.
I've stumped them. Fuck it. I win. There we go. Done.
Okay, I saw Leon's hand go up. Leon, you're first then, please. You have 1 minute. Please stump the boy.
Good. It's really good. So it's got a box. Couldn't you cut the corners off it and make it save money? You always save money to cut corners.
That is a very good point. However, it would then not be the box. It would be the hexagon, and the hexagon is not the box. The box, again, is the key, not the key for the box, because the box does not have a key. This is merely the box, which does not need the key, but the key is the box, not the hexagon, because the hexagon is in the title. It is gone. We want that out of the running. We want the hexagon. We want the box in. We want the inbox, because when you think of your emails, you have your inbox.
And how do you fill your inbox?
It depends how many Nigerian princes I've been emailing at the time.
So if
How
it's
do
a
you make
box
sure there's
thing-
no spam?
That is the minute
Can
gone.
the box get viruses?
Oh, minute gone. Sam, you go ahead. You have your minute now then. Say what you said again, sorry.
Can the box get viruses?
The box cannot get viruses because it is not a human box. The human box is notorious for being riddled with viruses. The box is merely the box. The box merely is.
But you said it was an inbox and you can get viruses via emails. So how do I know that the box isn't going to get riddled with a disease and crash?
Because although it is...
open the box, because the box is also the key. So you need a separate key from a box in case something goes wrong with the box, and then you can't open it.
An excellent point, Sam. An excellent point. However, it's not an inbox in the traditional terms of being in the inbox. It is not a receptacle by which to accept items in. However, it will contain anything that you wish it to have, because this is the box, not the inbox. It is indeed the inbox's box. And therefore...
How easily can the box be hacked?
It is impossible to hack.
Oh, end of the minute. Sorry, Sam. So, Nathan, it is your minute. Please go ahead when you are ready, starting now.
Okay, I'm just going to go straight, cut straight to the chase here. What is actually inside the box?
To know what is inside the box, one must be inside the box. And to be inside the box is to know only madness.
Okay, I'm in. So how much is it going to cost?
So you're in the box. You are in the box. You're in box.
I'm totally into the box in all possible ways.
Being in the box is the key, not the key to the box, which obviously doesn't exist because it's the key. The box is being the key. However, to know how much this would actually cost, again, you would need to be inside the box, not inside the inbox of the box, but
So,
to be.
Quick
in the
question
box.
then. If I am inside the box and I have to be inside the box to get being in the box, does that make me the key?
Potentially, however, then you've got to think outside the box, not the box, but outside the box.
Okay.
And that is time. That's a lot then.
Did I mention I used to work in sales?
Well
What
done.
is this nothing?
You did make it all the way through the comedy gauntlet. So you got 15 points as well there, Callum. Sorry. So well done.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, Sam, it is you next.
Okay,
Just loading up your thing. Wait there 1 second. Just got to get to it. It's all in one place, and my hands are clammy. Okay, so yours is you're walking along and a UFO lands in front of you. The aliens, the other people, want to know why they shouldn't destroy the Earth despite the examples they give, and it is your job to big up humanity to them. Go.
Well, humanity is brilliant because at the moment we are weeding out all the shit parts of humanity. So what will be left is the good bits. First they get kicked off Twitter, then they lose their job on Good Morning Britain. They're all slowly wearing away. It's like a sieve. We have a sieve and we're just going, get all the shit people out of the world. So humanity isn't what we have now. It'll be what's left after they've been through the sieve of shit.
One perfectly timed as well. So in that case, anyone want to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead then, Nathan. 1 minute.
Okay, so wonderful little argument there, but I mean, again, let's cut to the chase. How do you explain all of the bad stuff that humanity has done? You know, from letting people starve in Africa, all the way to the aforementioned Piers Morgan.
Well, that was God, and he's not human. So he's not part of humanity. So as less people get religious, less of the shit things will happen because he will wear away because people will stop believing in him. So he'll slowly evaporate and not become a thing. So none of the bad things will happen anymore.
Okay, I like that. Now, what sort of systems are you going to use to get in place to sort of accelerate the process? Because, we can't be waiting around for ages.
Well, capital punishment has been brought to the forefront of this. So, like,
we do that a lot on our planet.
Anyone tweeting like "All Lives Matter," anyone at a Coldplay gig, like the worst of society, just
that's the worst.
got them.
And that is the end of your minute there. Anyone next? Go ahead, please, then, Leon. Your minute starts now.
Now, of course, we're all on board with the audience of a Coldplay gig. If they die, no one's going to worry. But what about the people that work at the gig? They might not. They might be just trying to earn a living and they're at the gig.
The people that work at the gig are the people who will be taking out the capital punishment. They'll be paid extra by the government. Like, here's a 700 grand to some uni student. Shoot all the Coldplay fans in the head, and then they won't get shot.
That's quite yeah. Okay. What if they object to being? They were probably going to be a stewards, probably just going to stand around for 4 or 5 hours, and now you're asking them to commit mass murder. What if they've got some? I don't know why. But what if they've got some objection to this?
It's not mass. Firstly, it's not mass murder. It is helping the world. So we are getting out of humanity. And secondly, give anyone a gun and they'll happily shoot someone.
I feel like we're getting nearer and nearer to Thanos territory now. But lastly, then, in that case, Mr. Callum, Ellis, Jarvis-Jones, you have a minute starting now.
Human male, why is it that love also causes pain?
Well, because if the love caused you pain, then it wasn't real love, and it was just what you think love is until you found someone that you actually love, and then that won't cause you pain.
Human, I want to know what love is.
Well, love is when you eat a toasty that has caramelized onion in, and that is pure unadulterated. I've got a toasty maker. If you wanted to know what love is, and put soy sauce on it like a scumbag.
Human, you say love is not pain. A hot toasty is pain, human. Tell me why.
But with this specific toasty maker, it turns it off before it gets too hot, so it has a fuse and it cuts itself out. So go to B&M and get yourself one of these, and you won't burn your mouth on a toasty.
Excellent sales pitch, human.
Wow, I have never seen the world saved by a toasty maker before. That is amazing. Well done, Sam. You got through the comedy gauntlet once again. Sorry, the next person to get through, sorry. So 15 points as well, mother. Great. Okay, then. Next up, Nathan. Okay, let me just find your thing then. Okay, here it is. I know you'll definitely love this one, Nathan. I know you will. You'll be happy.
Okay.
You're a strong believer of lizard people and how they secretly rule the world. And I was more positive than I expected. And you're passionately trying to persuade to your friends about it and trying to persuade them of this. Go. Open your statement.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's just get, again, this is my catchphrase now, straight down to business, because we all need to listen to David Icke, right? Okay, he is quite clearly a goddamn genius, right? He has never steered us wrong on a single thing, and the most important thing is lizard people. I myself have seen Queen Elizabeth turn into a lizard person in front of me. You know where I saw it? I saw it at Industrial Light and Magic, mate. I don't trust a single thing I see on the TV, bro. Right? You think lizard men are the top of the iceberg? They're not. It goes way below, all the way down into not just lizard people, but mole people, man. Mole lizard people.
Well, okay. That definitely was more than 30 seconds. Anyone want to go? Go ahead, Callum. 1 minute starting now.
So, Nathan, you've said the old about getting down to business. Now, as we know, that's the way to defeat the Huns. Are you saying that the Huns are also lizard people?
Of course they are. Anyone you don't like is a lizard person. Like, for example, I absolutely loathe Anne Widdecombe. Now, I know she's a lizard person. I know it because no one would wear that hair. Right. More importantly, the other thing to remember is that everyone in government is a lizard person, especially the people in the House of Lords who are not just lizard people, but double lizard people. They're the lizard people of lizard people.
Given the proficiency of lizards with their tongues, are you also insinuating, of course, that those who are good at cunnilingus are lizard people?
Well, I personally like to think myself as fantastic at cunnilingus, and I don't think I am a lizard person, at least not yet. I do have a test I have to take, though.
Well done. You got through the minute there. Next up, any volunteers? Sam or Leon? Leon?
I'll go.
Yeah. Go ahead then, Sam. Whenever you're ready. Minute starting now.
So I'm a bit worried about wanting to get rid of lizard people because this is my friend Spaghetti, who is a lizard, and I don't want to lose him. Can you save Spaghetti for me?
Oh well.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. Here, ladies and gentlemen. We may have a lizard person amongst us. I'm not saying it's for sure. But Sam, can you tell me? Do you remember your childhood, or do you feel like it was implanted at all? Was it implanted at all? You know, was it ever implanted at all?
No, I know I'm not a lizard because I remember my childhood very well. There's enough trauma in there that it must have come from my childhood. But
okay,
Spaghetti has been with me through everything, and I don't want to lose him.
Yeah, so here we're going into the other part of the lizard people thing, which people don't know. People don't know this, right? Because it's not just lizard people, but lizard people do sometimes use certain sort of mind controlling devices to get other people to do their lizard person deeds. And I'm sorry, Sam, but the gold diplodocus is definitely a lizard people trap. I'm just saying, you know.
What
Okay,
made you say that?
I've
that
listened
was
to a
the-
lot of Alex Jones.
That was the end of the minute. I'm sorry to cut it off there. It actually ended about 10 seconds ago. Okay, I believe Leon, the only one left now? Yeah. Okay, whenever you're ready, then 1 minute starting now.
Here's my question. So where are the tails? That's my big question. I mean, I can believe the lizard people, but how do they hide their tails?
Okay. Again, this is the thing with people who are lizard people. They don't understand. Okay, the lizard people don't have legs. They don't have legs. They're just giant snakes, and they put all of their limbs out as like the same part of their body. So like the arm looks like an arm, but it's not. It's actually just the body of a snake that's been wrapped around so many times it looks like a person. Right?
Okay.
Kind of makes
Okay.
weird.
How do we know that you're not an ant person? I mean, an anagram of your name is Ant Nan. You could be the nan of an ant.
Okay. Look. I never said I had a problem with ant people. All right, ant people are good, hardworking, solid people, and not only that, but lizard
You would
people are
say
going around eating ant people constantly, and no one brings it up on the news. Not a single person.
Well
Lizard
done.
people eating ants.
Well done, Nathan. You successfully, once again, made it through the comedy gauntlet. I'm going to make some mistake for that.
I've heard
Well
that.
done.
I've heard people want Meghan Markle to be an ant person because then she'd serve the Queen.
Okay.
God.
That's about the best topical joke you'll get out of me tonight. So
I'm gonna save all my thoughts about the interview, the Piers Morgan thing, all of that for the next Children with Comedy podcast. It feels like the time to, I'm gonna save my comments.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bitch for an hour. Okay then. So Leon, then in that case, you are the last to go, my friend. I'm just loading up yours. Okay, here we go. So, you're being interviewed by the police on suspicion of bestiality, among other charges, after being found balls deep in a pig. But you're adamant you didn't do it. Everyone else is a policeman. Go. Opening statement, please, my man.
Well, I mean, initially it looks quite bad, but I mean, it's very obvious what's happening. I'm clearly a butcher, and what I need to do, of course, is baste the pig from the inside. And this is the easiest way of doing that. I mean, if you know an easier way, please do tell me. But it needs a basting before it's cooked. I mean, we've all eaten pigs like that, haven't we? If we've eaten pigs, we know that they need to be basted on the inside. And you know, I've tried other methods, but they're not as fun for the pig, and they're not as fun for me. And you know, being a butcher is a hard job. You're killing things all day. It's quite depressing. A little bit of relief at the end of the day, and if it makes the pig taste better, even better.
Well done, perfectly timed again. Callum, please, whenever you're ready, I saw the hand go up. A minute starting now.
now, Mr. Cameron, this is the third time we've been round. What is it about leaving Downing Street that's causing you to do this more and more?
I had to take the second job. You see, I was hoping for like police protection and stuff, but apparently you don't just get that for free just because you're slightly famous. And now I've had to resort to making and preparing meat. And pig is a very popular meat. And as I mentioned, it has to be basted. It has to be tenderized. That's why I do all the rolling around. It makes it nice and tender meat. I roll around in the dirt and the dust, and then I have to, of course, baste it as well.
Just out of curiosity, Mr. Cameron, of course, this is from the Bullingdon Club, so why don't you use cows instead of pigs?
Well, I mean, God bless you. I'd like a challenge like that, but cows are a bit bigger. And so, I like to start smaller.
That is a very good way to end that then. Next up, who wants to go?
I can go. Or, yeah, go ahead.
Sam got there just before you, so whenever you're ready, minute starting now.
So you say that's the best way to baste a pig is to be balls deep in it. But what if it's a female butcher? Do they just have to have like a massive clitoris? Like how does that work?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure if a massive clitoris would work, because I think the one thing they are missing is it's the injection bit that they need. It's not just the simulation, but they need something to inject it. So as we know that most female butchers, and quite rightly, they use a side appliance.
So there are alternative methods
for female
other than
butchers.
teabagging. So there's alternative methods that you could use instead of teabagging a pig.
Of course, but I'm a traditionalist. You see, that's the problem. I'm a traditionalist. I like the traditional ways, the old country ways. You couldn't move in the country for this 5-10 years ago. And, you know, there are always going to be modern methods, but it doesn't mean they're better. Tradition, in my opinion, is always the best.
I'll teabag a pig.
Should try. It's lovely.
And please then, Nathan, finish us off. Finish it.
What
Go
a
ahead.
very
Go ahead. You have a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I'd love to believe you, Mr. Cameron, but we do have a lot of evidence here that it wasn't just this pig that you were doing this to, and in fact, the pig wasn't even dead to begin with. So, the basting idea doesn't seem to hold a lot of water now, does it?
Well, you could put water in, certainly, but I prefer something a bit more flavoursome. I mean, yeah, you do it with a live. You can do it with both. You see, this is the modern misconception about butchery, is that you can do it before the pig is dead and then after the pig is dead as well. It doubles the flavour while the pig is rolling around, and you're wrestling with it. That's what I was doing, of course, when I got caught, when I got seen, and that made it all tender. And when the pig has gone and died, it's just not the same. I mean, you can do it again, but like I say, it's just not the same. It's not tradition, and that's what it's all about.
I think he can go free. I've buggered a pig before. It's fine.
Well done. Once again, running the comedy gauntlet, and that is the end of round one, people.
Fuck.
Yeah, I enjoyed that personally. We are going to pass it straight over now to our resident score master, the beautiful assistant of the KD comedian quiz off. But first of all, I hear something in the distance. What is that?
It's Callum's favourite bit.
Oh, guess who's back with some quiz questions on the attack? Who's that there? 10-mile stare. Attack you all with a scooter. It's Mama Hinken, yeah. Don't miss a step. Got a son with no mind, and the message she will get. Queen of the quiz, taking care of biz, chopping down contestants with a little whiz. Beautiful assistant, hard to be distant. Talks too loud for the mic to resist it, 'cause I can't fall, and I'm too tall. Get off my scooter, son. No call. Please welcome Mama Hinken.
Hello, everybody. Right,
Hi.
yeah. I wish my scooter would do that at the moment. It don't bloody work.
Okay.
Scores? Well, everybody's got 15 points. So, I mean, that was easy.
Excellent.
Not exactly a lot of work there.
Thank you, Mama Hinken.
That's okay.
Okay, she will, of course, be back in a moment, and she
One
will have her
reason
own.
Anybody watches this show right there.
True. She's so much more over than me. It's stupid. Okay, then, round number 2. We are going to another brand new round that I have concocted for your pleasures today. This is the one and only, the Okie Dokie Oberchokie Karaoke. Okay.
With Pickle Rick.
Complete with Pickle Rick.
Is that one of the lizard people Nathan was going on about?
Oh, definitely.
If you've
Or is
never-
it one of the enlarged clitorises that Sam was talking about?
He's about to go massacre a Coldplay gig.
If you've never seen Pickle Rick before, Sam, I highly recommend checking that whole episode out. It's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
But the Okie Dokie Oberchokie Karaoke, then, what is going to happen in this? I want you all, one by one, you'll get your own, to sing a song. You'll get the rhythm and the tune, but only using 2 random words that we'll pick from random in a second. I'll explain that. Okay, this isn't making that much sense. Okay, I'll give you an example.
For this.
Yeah,
I'll give you
this
an
is
example.
why I bring the whiskey.
That's why it's nearly finished.
Yeah.
Somebody give me a very well-known song that comes to the top of your head, very recognisable tune. You know, anyone?
Ignition by R. Kelly.
Ignition, okay. Ignition by R. Kelly. And then give me two words of any kind.
Banana tree.
It's funny enough, banana was in my list, but okay. Okay, so if it was this, then I would be
Oh my God, Carl's going to give us an example.
So it's banana tree, yes, it's
Record this now
banana
so we can be
tree, a
cancelled.
banana tree. That do you know what I'm saying? You go with the tune, you go along with the rhythm, and then you
Yeah.
sing it. If someone else gets it, it's up to the other guys to buzz in with your names, and if you get it, then you both get points for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
10 points. 10
It's
points. We
basically,
forgot
can
to-
you keep it in tune? If so, you might win.
Yeah.
I will give you the year. I will tell everyone guessing the year, just so you've got a bit of an idea,
Excellent.
you know. Yeah. There's a lot of songs in and a lot of years, mother. I'm not that mean to moaning over there.
I'm fairly certain every song was released in 1997, wasn't it? There's been nothing before or since.
Oh, of course. Okay. First up, then. I don't even. Everyone's in joint first, technically. So we'll go along the order. So, what? You want to do that? Okay. Make it easy for mother. Callum, you're first.
Fine.
Everyone else, please look away for a second while I show Callum his song. Just look away.
Who are we
Leon,
looking
walk
away?
away.
There you go, Leon. There you go. You got there in the end. Tell me when you've got it, Callum.
Yep.
Okay. So for everyone else listening, it is 1974. Please pick 1, 2, 3, or 4, Callum. You can look back, everyone, now. You
Oh, okay.
can all look back.
I will take number 3 with Bullet.
Okay. So you remember your song? 1974, the year.
Yeah.
Your words are spanky and cheese.
Okay.
I mean, there's no time limit for this. Everyone to buzz in, just put your hand up and say your name. So everyone, just before we start, everyone test your buzzers in 3, 2, 1.
Leon.
Hey, Fad.
Sam.
And you, Callum.
Oh, Callum.
There you go. So there's no time. You can call it if you want. If you don't know, we can cut it off, or you can just keep going. Obviously, the more you put into it, the quicker you might get got, but might get. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, Callum. Do you think?
You said it was Spanky Cheese. Is that right?
It is spanky cheese.
Spanky Cheese. Spanky, spanky, spanky cheese. Spank cheese.
Waterloo.
Yep.
Sam. Waterloo by ABBA.
It is indeed, Sam. Well done.
That was good. Yeah.
It was indeed Waterloo by ABBA. 10 points to Sam and 10 points to Callum as well. Yeah, so they both get it. Okay, then. So next up is Sam. Okay. Yeah, I just can't see the line. No, it's in a different line. Yeah. Anyway, Sam. Then it is you next. Everyone, please look away. Oh, except Sam. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
My fault. Okay, this is yours.
Okay.
So for everyone else, this is 2012. You can all look back now, but from yourself, Sam, I need 1, 2, or 4.
2.
Okay, 2 includes a word that's already been said today. Your words are poop and banana. So whenever you're ready. And remember, everyone else, hand up, shout your name, do whatever you need to do, get my attention. But
Fucking
actually, no, hands up and
highbrow
shout your name,
comedy,
actually.
As always from KD. Poop banana.
Whenever you're ready.
Poop, banana, poop, banana, poop, banana, poop, banana,
Fucking hell.
banana, poop, banana, poop, banana, poop, banana, poop, banana, poop, banana, poop. Can you do another verse?
You can do whatever you want. Like, you can do
I've got a
whatever.
diploma in musical theatre.
Carl, fucking take it back. This is the best thing you've ever done.
To be fair, I get
Yeah,
what you're doing.
yeah.
Like, No, I know what it is, so I've got a bit of an unfair
Yeah.
advantage, but I can hear what you're doing in it. So, anyone want to guess?
Banana poop. Banana poop.
So I'll try and help you. Let me see if I
Banana
can.
poop.
2012.
Banana poop.
2012, yeah.
Banana poop.
I need to take the headphones off.
Banana poop. Poop. Banana poop.
Banana poop, poop, poop.
I
Did anyone get
genuinely
it?
can't think of what it is.
I tell you what, I will do this.
They'll all get it now.
No, just you got 30 seconds.
Banana poop.
Poop, poop, banana, poop, poop,
That was
banana.
it, I was trying to remember.
Callum.
Gangnam Style by Psy.
Oh,
Well done. Well done. You both got the points in there. We got there in the
Oh.
end together.
That's
Yeah, they both get the
fantastic.
points for that.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, freaking done.
Carl,
Both of
Carl,
you.
just change it to the poop banana round. Every song is about poop banana. That's all I want in life. Just every song is poop banana.
I might do that next time. But for
Oh,
now, we will press on as expected. So I believe the next one, Nathan. Great time to top up your drink in that case, Nathan.
Yeah. I was going to need it.
Okay, everyone else, look
Oh,
away then,
shit.
please. Get on to the next bit. I don't know why it's in different place. This is what I need you to do then, please. Nathan. From 1982, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone else can look back. So 1982, you are looking for this time. Let me find the thing. Oh, actually, yeah, sorry. 1 or 4?
Never mind, 1 or 4.
Four.
Poop banana.
No.
1 or 4, Nave.
4.
Okay, your words are poop, but no, it's wobbly and guava. Wobbly and guava.
I got it.
So whenever you are ready, please go ahead.
Okay. Wobbly guava, wobbly guava, wobbly guava, wobbly guava, wobbly guava, wobbly guava,
Callum,
wobbly guava,
Callum.
wobbly guava,
Callum.
wobbly guava,
Callum.
Seriously,
wobbly
Carl,
guava.
Leon.
Is it Billie Jean by Michael Jackson?
It is indeed Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Well done.
Carl, seriously, I take it all back. This is the greatest thing
This is
ever.
the best ever. So good.
I want
So
this
glad
for
you
an
like it.
hour.
Well, unfortunately, we are right at the end of it now, and I just realised what is left, and this is great. So, everyone else, please look away, other than Leon.
I'm not going to know this song, no matter what it is.
I think you should. If you need to check it, you can, This is what I need you to do.
All right.
Okay, looks like he knows it. So, 2014 for everyone else. Your words remaining are bum, chihuahua. Bum, chihuahua. And whenever you're ready, take it away, my friend.
Bum chihuahua. 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 I'm not sure the actions are helping. Bum chihuahua. Bum chihuahua.
Know this.
Bum chihuahua.
Just didn't know it.
Bum chihuahua. Chihuahua. Bum chihuahua. Bum chihuahua. Bum chihuahua. The song just does the same thing. Bum
You can change it up and do it at a different part of the song too.
Bum chihuahua. Bum chihuahua.
Bum, chihuahua. Bum, chihuahua.
Bum chihuahua. Going higher. Bum chihuahua. Bum chihuahua.
Nathan's getting there. I can see the cogs going in his head.
Yeah.
Bum, chihuahua. bum, choo, 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 wah, wah, wah.
Okay.
Chihuahua,
I mean, that's right, isn't it? That's my song.
bum, chihuahua, bum, bum, chihuahua,
Go on.
chihuahua, bum, bum, chihuahua,
What was the year again?
chihuahua, bum,
2014.
bum, chihuahua, bum, bum, chihuahua, bum,
Fucking
chihuahua, bum, bum,
Don't give him
chihuahua,
clues.
bum, chihuahua,
You should be singing.
bum, chihuahua,
Bum, choo, wah, bum, choo, wah, 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 wah.
bum, chihuahua, bum, bum, chihuahua.
Okay, I'm going to have to put it on.
Supposed to help.
Chihuahua, bum, chihuahua, bum, chihuahua, bum, chihuahua, bum, chihuahua, bum,
Makes sense
bum,
in the end.
chihuahua,
Oh God.
bum, chihuahua, bum, bum,
Nothing's going to change
18.
this.
bum,
Bum, choo,
chihuahua,
wah, bum, choo, wah, 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 wah.
chihuahua.
Fucking.
I'm so happy we did this. 2, 1. And that is the end. Is anyone?
Disappointed.
I feel
Fuck.
like I know it, but it's not.
Yeah.
The thought of a sodomized chihuahua is just playing in my
It's just
mind
all you-
too much.
It looks so sad in my head as well. It doesn't want it to happen.
So,
I'm getting paranoid. Why am I getting all these two? My last two suggestions are linked. There's something going on here.
There's a
subtext here. There's a theory running through this.
So just to put everyone out of their misery then, it was indeed Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
That
No
goes
point,
against
mate.
all my
Damn it.
branding. I'm meant to be the Taylor Swift comedian. Oh, I'm fucking fuming now.
You hear about this?
Sam is about to
I'm
go bum a chihuahua over
genuinely
this.
Oh.
Okay, so at least that will have now
Oh,
changed
shit,
the scores. Just to clarify, so you all know how this will work. After this, in a moment, we'll find out the scores for Mama Hinken. Then we'll go on to the final round that includes everyone, and then we will go on to the head-to-head where it's 1 versus 1, but everyone will still be included in it. So let's pass it over then now to the beautiful assistant. Hard to be distant because she talks so loud. The mic can't resist it. It is indeed Mama Hinken.
Hang on, I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see what I'm doing. I mean,
You don't need glasses on at all.
There we go.
I do.
Hey.
Right. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Shut your face. Okay. So Nathan and Leon are third and fourth. Well, joint fourth, I suppose, with 25 points.
Not joint third.
And-
That's a bit harsh.
Joint
Yeah,
top.
I know, right?
Joint third, then. All right, sure. For God's sake, I told you I'm not with it today. Joint first are Callum and Sam with 35 points each. So we need to get a bit of a mix up here.
Okay, well, it is the perfect time.
Oh, yeah.
Just got to change the mics over because it's a bit echoey when we're both on because we're in the same room, of course. She's right over there. But it is now time for those scores to be mixed up a little bit because it is Mama Hinken's round. It is Who Wants to Be a Comedianaire? This is the only part of the quiz that kind of makes it so that we can say the word quiz off because it's the only bit that's got any kind of trivia in it whatsoever. Started off as basically this for the whole quiz, but this is now just 4 questions. So I will pass it over to the beautiful one right now.
Hang on, let me get my headphone right. What did? Oh, okay. Right then. How I will do this is I will ask the question and then I will ask each one of you for your answer. How many points is this one, Carl?
That's 4. Let's take 7.
7 points each.
Why not?
Okay, so it's 7 points for a correct answer. And your first question is, these are all random, by the way. They're from the chase game that I've got. I don't make them up because I'm no good. I'm too thick for that.
That's fine.
It's actually probably fine. You're very good in quiz.
Okay, whatever. Okie dokie. Right, your first question is, the first recorded death in the Bible is that of which person? A, Aaron, B,
Oh, I know this
Abel, or C, Adam? and I'll come
know
round
this
to you
one.
all one by one. So,
God damn it, I know this one.
and I will start with Callum because I'm going to go along the row I've got on my paper, so it's just easier. So, Callum, your answer?
Able.
Sam?
Yeah, that was the appropriate time to do that.
I want to say able. Able.
Okay. Nathan?
Yeah, it's got to be able.
And Leon?
Yeah.
Able.
Okay. And I'm pleased to tell you're all correct. But you're not supposed to be all
Yay,
correct.
religious education came in useful.
These points are getting through the same. Okay, hang on. Let's get rid of that question. Right. Which one should we have next? Let's have a look. Okay. Astronomy. Ooh. How long did Apollo 11 take to travel to the moon? Was it A, 18 hours, B, 4 days, or C, 2 weeks?
Ooh.
And I'll go the other way this time with all the answers. We'll go with Leon first.
So the B or C, I'm going to go for. It's not that far, the moon, is it? You can get there pretty quick. 4 days. 4 days.
4 days.
Going for it.
Okay. Nathan?
2 weeks.
Sam?
I'm going to say 4 days as well.
And Callum?
This gives me quite the pickle, doesn't it? I will go with 2 weeks.
Okay. Right. On that one, Sam and Leon got it correct with 4 days.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it.
And Nathan was so confident on his answer.
I'm just saying stuff. I just make it look like I know what I'm saying. I don't actually have any idea.
That's my trick too.
Yeah.
Right. Which one should we go for? Okay. Right. Okay. Literature. The book, The Darling Buds of May, is set in which English county? Is it A, Hampshire, B, Essex, or C, Kent? And I'll start with Sam this time.
It's Kent.
Kent. What? Nathan?
Yeah, I think it's Ken. Yeah.
Leon?
Not Essex. Hampshire. It's got to be Kent. Yeah, Kent.
And Callum?
Purely as a means of protecting my score, I'm going to go with Kent. Because I have no idea.
Okay, I'm pleased to say you all got that one correct.
Yeah.
It was
Yay.
Kent. Right, this one. Shall we have that one or that one?
That one.
We'll go for nature.
The other one.
Well, the other one was entertainment. But
Oh yeah, we wouldn't know a thing about
Yeah,
that.
none of that on the show.
Fuck that.
I might ask you afterwards anyway, just to see. Shut up. Okay. Right. What name is given to the area of the USA that suffered hardship as a result of drought and windstorms in the 1930s? Is it A, the Dust Bowl, B, the Dirt Basin, or C, the Soil Dish? God blimey.
I know there's one.
All right, shut up.
there's
Nobody's
one.
asking you. Be quiet.
I don't.
Good. Where should we go first? Okay, I'll go to Nathan. Oh, Nathan first.
That'd be the daggum dust basin.
The what?
The daggum dust basin.
There ain't a dust basin there.
Two answers there.
You've got
Yeah,
dust bowl
You
Dust
portmanteau.
bowl. or
Dust
dirt
bowl.
basin.
I've been drinking a lot of whiskey.
Dustbuster, that's what it was.
Yeah.
What you going
The dust bowl. Yeah.
Dust bowl. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I'm putting your. Hang on. That was Nathan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
Leon.
whiskey.
I'm going to
More
say it
dusty
was
whiskey.
the Dust Bowl.
The dust bowl.
Dust Bowl.
Okay. Callum.
Yeah, the Dust Bowl.
Oh, bloody hell. Sam.
I'm going to say dust bowl because it's slightly related to food, so I'm guessing the Americans would have gone.
Oh, bloody hell, you've all got it right again. Flipping heck. Right, let's see if you would have known this one, or you might just let me give you points for it anyway. Oh, okay, right then.
Yeah, that's
This is the entertainment question. Modern Life is Rubbish was the second album by which band? Oasis, Stereophonics, or Blur?
Yeah, I bet you're happy you asked for that now, aren't you?
You shouting it out or what?
Is it?
And we'll go with Callum first.
Blur.
Sam?
I'm going to say Stereophonics.
Nathan?
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. Yes, Stereophonics. I'll go with for some reason. That's
Okay.
ringing a bell. I'm not sure.
And Leon?
I'm going to go for Blur.
Okay. And I can tell you that Callum and Leon were right. It was Blur.
Frick.
So well done. Right.
I've got a
now.
Taylor
Well, at least
Swift
it's
question
evened out.
wrong and a Blur question wrong. I'm not happy with myself tonight.
Do you need a second to get the scores together?
It's Coldplay coming back at me for all the they gave me in the
The musical god that is Chris Martin now playing with you.
There's a very angry man in the cooking. Anyway,
I'll do my best to fuck you up.
reading
and-
comments in. Okay, what I will do now, because Mum is taking a second to get the things together, I would.
I'm trying to add up, but you're confusing me.
Carl, roll
Yeah.
VT.
Exactly what I was going to do. Let's have a quick look at what's going on the Kill Them with Comedy podcast. I don't know what she's saying things. Look at this for a second.
Hello, Internet. Now please, hold on to your butt. As two comedians attempt to talk about serious subjects in a not-so-serious manner. From the mysterious to the utterly vicious, everything is fair game. This is the Kill Them with Comedy podcast, featuring true crime, amazing events, conspiracies, unsolved mysteries, and an array of weird and wonderful topics, all for your enjoyment. You're welcome.
And that proves that even people that you would trust with your life can, at some point, go fucking crazy.
So we're still trying to figure out. She's confusing me now as to whether it's joint fourth, joint third. Apparently, just some people at the end.
If I'm ending joint fifth, I'm going to be annoyed.
Somehow you were below Carl.
Oh, and one other thing I did want to mention as well is next week. Obviously, whoever wins is more than welcome to come back next week, unless it's Callum. But but next week will be the return once again of this round right here.
Mom versus son.
I create.
Yep, she wasn't aware of this until right now, but next week will be the return of that. But right now, let's pass it over to the mom herself and find out the scores once again.
Unmute me then. Oh, thank you. That's all right then. That means we've got to find some more flipping games and things to do for next week. Oh my god. Easy ones, please. Right, in fourth place with 46 points is Nathan. Too much alcohol, definitely.
Well, there's only one solution for that.
A bit more. Where have we got to then? Then we have Leon in third place with 60 points.
One better. That's good.
And
Right.
joint first,
I'm coming for you.
Callum and Sam with 63 points each.
Well done.
So there you go. That is how it stands at the moment.
We will come back to Mother in a moment then. So that means we are now on to our final. And I forgot to mention, Leon and Nathan, do you both by any chance have a pad and pen ready? God, I can't talk.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. So this final head-to-head round then is going to be a mainstay favourite on the pot.
Oh,
this
fucking
show.
hell.
Paralympic Pictionary. This is
Every
of
fucking
course
time.
like regular Pictionary, except the condition is you've both got a handicap. That means you have to draw with your non-dominant hand.
I already have learning difficulties, so does that already count as a handicap?
You
I've now got
Luckily-
2 handicaps.
luckily I don't need to answer that because you do not need to draw, Sam. Neither do you, Callum. It is down to Leon and Nathan
Okay.
to draw. It is 2 out of 3. You two can both
Yes.
Callum and
Yeah.
Jarvis.
Us
Callum-
basic bitches are doing the legwork.
Yeah. I can't help but take advantage of artists. We all know that. So, Callum and Sam, you are going to be guessing.
Fucking amazing.
Use the buzzer as before with your hand, with your name. And if
Carl,
we need
when did
to...
you get funny? What's happened? Oh, good.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
And if we need to
write the
vote-
jokes for him.
There you go. If we need to get to the third one, then we will, of course, have Mama Hinken. She will be drawing the last one, and that's a whole nother level of a handicap. So first up, then, Leon. Oh God, Leon, I will need you to draw. So please, Callum and Sam, look away for a moment. Okay. Oh God, where's the thing? This is what I will need you to draw, please, Leon. It is all about comedy movies. This is what I need. Okay, you have, I forgot to mention, you have 30 seconds from now. You guys can turn back around now. Huh? Yeah, but with your left hand, though, it's not that easy.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Mother is making a point over here of how easy it is to draw these things. So if it comes to her drawing, I can't wait to see how great she does.
That should be the if you need a little extra hand, just you can see that one as well. Just a little hint.
2, 1, all over. Okay, whenever you're ready then, Leon, please show us the comedy movie in question. And as we said before, it is all about buzzing in. So make sure you wait until I put you on screen. Not you, Leon. Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
That.
Sam,
Oh.
Yes, go ahead.
is it Pineapple Express?
Oh, hang on, I've only just.
Well done. It is indeed Pineapple
Yeah.
Express.
I very nearly said SpongeBob SquarePants. And then realised it
Let me see
probably
that again,
wasn't.
Leon.
Yeah, I can see why actually.
Let me see it again, Leon. Let's see it again, Leon.
Oh. Yeah, SpongeBob moving house.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, what happened to your house?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a funny smell.
We are going to Nathan this time then. Same for you, Nathan, as you already know. Callum and Sam, please look away once more. Just going on to it. This is what I need you to draw.
Really?
I
Okay.
shit you not.
That one I'm not drawing.
Okay.
Oh, God, wait, hold on. I forgot to put the time up. There we go. Okay. You guys can look back, by the way. I've just thought about how you could have drew this, and I'm a bit worried now. Gotta say. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've got it.
Hmm?
God, this
What?
is hard to draw.
I was just like, hang on, he's drawing.
You're not drawing now then this time, mother.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
Even though she's great at it, you know.
I wouldn't be able to draw that.
Okay. And stop, please, Nathan.
Okay.
Let us see your absolute masterpiece.
Yeah.
Calm.
Callum.
Coming to America.
Well
Yes!
done indeed, sir. It was.
Yes!
Coming to America. Okay, this is interesting now.
I did
then.
vaguely think of putting a penis jizzing on the flag, but I thought that's too
You know.
Oh, really?
I
need
thought
to
it was
draw.
a man's postcard, that one.
Oh,
It's my pat.
Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do just to make it. Give me a.
drawing my left hand first.
No, I just realised the point of me putting it on the screen because you're there, so I could just show you a piece of paper. But actually,
I've got to
everyone.
draw my left hand.
What?
I've got to draw my left hand.
You got to draw with your left hand.
You know what, I think we
Put
can all
the thumb
agree
down.
that for the most part, Carl did quite well today.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
it seems to all just be falling apart at the very end.
It's almost like my whole life.
Yeah,
I suppose anyone's life really. It kind of always falls apart at the end.
I agree, Carl.
It's the end.
It is falling apart right at the very end, and unfortunately, you know what that means. So,
Okay. Callum, Sam, look away, please, while I just show the mother this, because it is down to Mama to draw. I am going to ask you to draw this, Mum. And you guys can draw too as well if you want.
Yeah, just in case mine's crap.
Have you read it?
No?
Okay, everyone keep looking away.
You won't put it on
Do
me. Oh,
that.
Lord, Benny.
Okay, the 30 seconds starts now.
Serious?
Yeah, 30 seconds is starting now. You got you can look back, yes. Oh god, she is drawing. Yeah, Nathan and Leon, please draw something just to be safe, because I love her. I don't trust her to draw something. Okay, shouldn't have. 12 seconds then.
Left hand, that's why.
That's the point. Can't draw my left hand.
Why can't? I'll do the right hand, but, you know.
Okay then.
what
3,
about your left
2.
foot? Draw with your left foot.
Okay. Please stop drawing then. Mama Hinken, I'm going to put you on, and thank God I need to mute the mic for this. Okay, go ahead. Let's see.
Why am I muted?
Hold up. Okay, you can unmute. Hold up your finger.
I just want to apologise in advance. Sorry, everybody. Oh, hang on. I've got to get it into the right area. Oh, hang on. There we go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Callum. Dude, where's my car?
Oh! I did not
Do you
expect
want to
anybody
see
to go.
what I drew as well? Do you want to
Please,
see
yeah,
how
let's-
great minds think
Let's check
alike?
out the others. Go ahead.
Look at that! Look at that!
Wow.
Mama Hinken's a genius.
Hey,
Might as well.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's see yours. Oh, there
Yes!
we go. Everyone's on the same line. I don't want to know what those two eyes over there was. I assume they were eyes, but
Yeah, it
they
looked
look like
like-
the beginning of
Oh, yeah, they
something
got a bit racist.
It was almost boob. Where's my car?
else.
Yes,
Word-
yes. You see? Yes.
Wordplay. Okay, so let's put it well. Please, then, Callum, Ellis, Jarvis-Jones, a man so nice they named him thrice. Please, sir, as always, take your crown. Well done.
I told you, Alex. I told you, Em. I told you. I told you I was coming for you. I told you.
Please say a few words, then. Go ahead.
Fuck you, Alex. Fuck you, Ems. I'm king again.
They were indeed a few words. I will come back to you in a minute then, Callum, but let's just go and everyone, that is the end, and we're all just going to just tell everyone what we got going on again one more time. So first up, first person I come to, Sam, please just let everyone know what you've got going on.
I have a podcast called Toxic Femininity. I have an Instagram, which is Sam Serrano Ham. I have a TikTok, which is Serrano Comedy, and I have chlamydia.
Where do we find that?
Thank
Where do
you.
we find it?
Oh God, that made me choke then. Oh God, Leon Bukowski, over to you for the same, my friend.
Yeah, so my next thing is a Big World Small Talk comedy. on Saturday. So we have comedians from around the world. So we've got 2 Americans on. We've got Alex, who's our regular host, and we've got, I forgot her first name, Ashley Guttenberg. Ashley Guttenberg. She's an American comedian. She's very good. So that's on Sunday, 10 p.m. Facebook is extra. Big World Small Talk. There you go.
Yeah,
that's my next thing.
Thank you for that. We'll ignore the fact that you forgot your co-host's name. Passing it over then. Actually, no, not Callum. Sorry, that's the winner. We have to save him till last. Nathan, go ahead, please, Mr. Parish.
Well, seeing as I have basically lost every single episode of this quiz off, I will be coming back with a vengeance in the next one. I will have dastardly deeds aplenty. But for now, you can check out Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse at SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. It really is a very, very, very fucking weird program. I hope you love it.
Was it the bucket-shaped king with the bucket-shaped bling?
Oh, yeah. King
Yeah.
Leopold Bucket the Fourth, the bucket-wearing king with the bucket-shaped bling. Oh, yeah, I play all the characters. It's weird.
Fucking amazing, though, to be quite honest with you. And last but not least, sorry.
No, last but least is definitely the way that I would go with this.
Okay, we'll go with that. Last but least, then, he is your king of the quiz off. Callum, please tell everyone what you've got going on in your life.
Oh, my sweet potatoes. Well, for starters, just let's all make sure that we can make #NoCarl trend, because as we previously mentioned in the podcast that me, Carl, Alex and Nathan did, this is a prediction that this will trend at some point in 2021. As I mentioned in the intro, I did the Neanderthals podcast and we're sort of finishing. So look for the last ride of the Neanderthals, but you can find us on all the good podcast hosting sites. If you want to follow me on social media, because I know you do, here's my Twitter. Here is my Twitch and Instagram for the podcast. And here is my Instagram for if you want me to do voices for you and also talk to me and be like, Callum, you're amazing. Can I touch you? And I will say, no, it is COVID. Also, yes, I follow Sam on Instagram and he is very funny. And Nathan's Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse is also very good. I'm sure Leon's stuff's good as well. I've not watched it, but I will. And one last thing that I would want to say, former guest on the quiz off, Tegan Marlowe, made this meme which went viral, and frankly, she's been getting really fucking salty.
Oh shit, I saw that
getting
one.
credited. Yes, this meme was made by Tegan Marlowe. So please, if you see it, that's who did it. Give her some credit for it because, like she deserves it, but she's also really salty about it. So it's like, but yeah, just thought I'd mention that. I know she's not watching, but you know, she's a nice person. I thought I'd get that out there for all 5 viewers.
Thanks for that. Thank you.
He's also got my video.
Yeah. So, thank you, Callum, for putting
well, Sharon's caring.
Over to mine.
I do this like podcast with this dickhead about wrestling, and it's probably
yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Episode one. The dog's on cam. Hello.
Hey,
dog.
That's not a nice way to talk about my mother, Nathan.
Is that the
Chihuahua?
Is that the Chihuahua we were on about earlier?
Small dog. He almost escaped the other day. I had to go running down the road yesterday to get him. Well, I say running down the road. He's a really old dog, so he was trouncing really slowly, just bobbling down. But other than that, then no. Go on then. Sorry, one more thing.
Go on. Right, this is Spike, but he's not going to look like this next week because tomorrow he's going to be.
What? Fucking wow.
Oh,
she's still talking. She doesn't know.
You son of a bitch.
Hang on, Nathan, calling him a son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, actually, no. Yeah, that doesn't work in that scenario. Shit.
There you go. Mommy, bitch.
At least.
No.
Oh, my God.
Nathan, at least you didn't call him a motherfucker because that would have.
true. Thank you, everyone. Then, so from as I was saying, with me and Callum coming soon, will be episode 1 of the Wrestling with Comedy podcast. Get it wherever you can. Available right now with Nathan Parish is episode 20 of the Kill Them with Comedy podcast, where we talk about Flat Earth and the Aussie Yoga Nuke. And of course, coming up next Wednesday will be week 27 of the Comedian Quiz Off, where we will have Alex Plan back, I believe. But other than that, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you all of you guys for being on today. Much love, everyone. Peace out.
See me or hear me, but bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.